Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
And Moses joins us on our desk here. And first look at sports, the NSRBL we go, and the Midwest Expos struggles just continued.
This has been a tough year for the boys in blue. Of course, they were at Legion Ballpark the other day hosting the Standard Hill Lakers, and it was a high-scoring one in the first inning. However, it didn't go as well as the Expos planned. Dalton Rempel will throw the first base error. That will result in a pair of runs coming in, 6-0 already for Standard Hill. That was just one half inning of work. Now, Joey Sugar in the bottom half of the first would get the Expos on the board as he singles to left. Justin Tyndall plenty of time to trot home, 6-1. In the second inning, Aaron Shrapko will pop one up. Diving catch, not in time. However, that was a good effort. Nathan Mullett will score. It's now 6-2. Standard Hill, though, would score 4 more runs in the next inning, including 2 on this play. Drew Franklin can't handle the dribbler. Standard Hill doubles up on the Expos, 14-7, your final. And we have a quick update for you on Vermilion's Alison Jackson. The cyclist made her debut at Canadian Nationals this past week, finishing 7th in the time trials, 4th place in the road race, and was crowned the Centurium champion, moving one step closer to earning a spot in the 2016 Olympics. So congratulations to Miss Jackson, and best of luck, and hopefully we'll have another Olympian from that area, much like Becky Scott was. Maybe gold will be in her minds. For some athletes, they play their best when facing off against their biggest rivals. For others, it's their own teammates that really push them. That rings true for a couple of pitchers with the Border City Blue Jays. The team is having the best season yet in senior baseball, thanks in part to strong pitching and a friendly rivalry. Nerman Issa has more in this report.
Retiring players is something that comes easy to both Jason Fechter and Steve Lodish. Well, easier for one over the other.
I'm not a strikeout pitcher. It's not what I do.
Is that more your style?
Not really. I just throw and people swing and miss, so I don't necessarily try to strike people out. It just kind of happens.
Teammates on the field, good friends off of it. These two affectionately nicknamed the Step Brothers by a teammate.
Did we just become best friends? Yep!
Have started their friendship early. They met their first year of Pee Wee and have formed a special bond ever since. While it's been 4 years since they played on the same team, they recall their earliest memories of one another.
He was chubby back then.
That's true. I was a little heavy.
Yeah, he was. You'll see on the picture there. It's a nice one. And but yeah, no, he was stronger than me. He always threw harder than me. That's what I always remember. Every single year, I would be like 3 or 4 miles an hour slower than him, and it would just make me so angry.
I remember Jason when he first moved here. He always started throwing curveballs. First year Pee Wee, it was just little gunslinging curveballs in there. So I could never throw a curveball. So that was kind of one thing he had on me. I threw harder, obviously, but. He had that curveball, so.
While the friendly rivalry is pushing their individual play, you could argue that it's played a big role in pushing the Jays to their strongest season to date.
I mean, when we're out there, he's like, struck out 10 today, what do you got? And I'm like, well, I think I went 2 for 4 today. But then the next time I pitched, like, had 11 and didn't give up a run. What did you do? And he's like, oh, well. So it just kind of works that way where we just go off of each other. And one guy has a good game at the plate. It's the same thing. It's like, oh, where's your home run? It's like, oh, I don't know. Lost it, I guess.
It's not so much that you want to play well for yourself. You just don't want to play bad because then you'll hear about it from him. So it's motivation that way. True. Home runs was a big one for us because we both left-handed swingers who swing as hard as we can. So
might as well try and hit a few out while we can. And
I mean, I got a slight edge on him. I hit 2 already.
But that, hey, league's not over yet.
He's yet to hit one over the fence.
Right.
So
I'm coming around now. Bat's feeling good, so I'm really confident in myself.
I also told him at the beginning of the year I'd have a higher average than him. So.
And that's going through pretty well right now for him, so I can't really argue with it right now. But I got the ERA.
It's got to be close, though. It's got to be close.
Hard to say.
Jason was named league MVP last year, but he won't have a chance to defend his title this year. I spoke with the team, and they say that they are nominating Steve as their team MVP. Now, despite the individual honors, the little friendly rivalry that they have between each other, they both know that it's for the better of the team.
As much as we compete between each other, we're still out there to try and win a championship for this team. I know they haven't won one yet, so at the end of the day, our goals are still focused together, and winning one together would be big for us.
Absolutely, I'd agree with that, because I mean, as long as we're pushing each other, that means that we're just helping the team in general, and we're helping the team win. So, I mean, it's never a negative thing if you're pushing each other, because then you're both playing well and you're trying to do your best you can out there. So, I mean, overall, we're just helping the team win.
Nara Manisa, Newcap Sports.